Hello, here we are with a quick hands-on with the Nokia Lumia 710. This is the baby brother to the fairly recent Nokia Lumia 800. Shares a similar set of features, but there are some key differences. This is cheaper, so you get less memory on board. You get 8 gigabytes as opposed to 16 gigabytes. You also get a lower resolution camera. It's just 5 megapixels on the back here, but you do get an LED flash and it records in 720p. On the back here we've got a loudspeaker. We've got a removable back cover, under which sits a 1300 milliamp hour battery, and there is a micro SIM card slot, not a standard SIM card slot, a micro SIM. So a lot of devices are moving down the micro SIM card route. There's no micro SD card slot in here. It's got just the 8 gigabytes of memory and nothing more. Taking a tour around the device, on the bottom we've got 2 holes here for attaching a lanyard to, so if you want to hang this around your neck or what have you. We've got a dedicated camera key. We've then got a volume up and down button. On the top we've got a power button. We've got a 3.5mm headphone jack and a micro USB connection for charging and connecting it to a computer. On the other side it is flush, with the exception of this recess for for removing the back cover. So we've got the Windows Phone operating system here. We've then got all of the sort of standard Windows Phone experience. I'm not going to go into too much depth on this one. We're just connected over Wi-Fi here at the moment. And if we just pop into the browser, we've already navigated to the Clove website and we've got a page up here. Now what I just want to show you is the ability to orientate the screen into landscape mode. So it makes it a little bit easier to view the text on the screen there, but it's not particularly easy to read. So if I just double tap in on the 3.7-inch display, you can see the text is now rendered and it's much easier to read. It's formatted to the actual display. I can rotate it back in portrait and it's done the exact same thing. If I still feel it's too small, I can zoom in a little bit more, and then I can double tap in and out like so to view the whole page. We've then got the 5 megapixel camera on this device. So if we just go into the camera application, here we are. We've got zooming capabilities. We've got the ability to switch to the recording mode, and we can use the the camera button on the top here for actually stopping and starting the video or taking the picture. We've got a multitude of settings in here, including white balance, exposure and effects. So there's quite a few options within here to actually customize your experience with the camera, whether it be video or indeed still shots. Windows 7.5 will give you the ability to better integrate with social networks and share content. You've also got a few applications installed as standard on here, including Maps, Nokia Drive, so that's Nokia's own customization on here. Not a lot of devices are customized when it comes to Windows Phone. There are limits, but Nokia are allowed to do that. Overall, the device feels fairly solid. It feels quite nice in the hand. The back cover is smooth but grippy. The Nokia Lumia 800 certainly feels the premium product, but when you consider that this is the cheaper device, if you're looking at this, you may also want to look at the Samsung Omnia W, which comes in at a similar price point but offers an AMOLED display. Or you could look at the ZTE Tania, which is considerably cheaper, but it has a 4.3-inch screen and not quite such a good specification, less internal memory, because this has got 8 gig of internal memory on board. It's also got a 1.4 gigahertz processor, so it's going to be more than capable of handling your everyday tasks and what have you. Bluetooth, GPS, Wi-Fi, it's all on here. So that's just a very quick hands-on with the Nokia Lumia 710, which is available from clove.co.uk.